Good afternoon. Oh my gosh, you guys. It is a great day for a sale. Just saying. Holy cow. Have you guys seen that clearance rack? Some of that stuff, man, I was trying to order it and it was leaving even before I could put the numbers in. Wow. So I already did one class already this morning. So here we are doing class number 2. And hey, Nancy, let's talk about the year-end closeout. Year-end closeout is the items from the winter catalog that are on sale. And I forgot my ear thing, you guys. Hang on one second. Hey, Heather. Maybe not. Apparently, it's not in my quick vision here. Anyways, so you will want to get in on the clearance rack items and the year-end closeout. And the link to the new host code is at the top of the page. And I am really excited about today's coffee and cards idea. And you guys were the ones that asked for it on Saturday. So we're going to do it. We're heat embossing today. Oh, you guys. Oh, I even have my Christmas t-shirt on today. I think I have as many t-shirts as we have the days until, or coffee and cards days till Christmas. So I will be sporting different shirts each week or each time that I come in. So hey, Lynn, I'm going to flip the camera around. So hang on one second so that we can heat emboss. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm super excited about it. I think it's probably a good idea if I plug in, because I know my battery was getting low, and we're gonna try and tag a couple people because I know that they wanted to learn about this also. Oh, I can't do her, unfortunately. Okay, so anyways, hopefully we can, I can walk you guys through this pretty quickly. I'm going to be using the Dove of Hope, you guys, because I am loving this piece dove right here. And this piece on earth, I don't know if it's the, military mom in me or what, but that's where I'm going with it. And then, because of how I'm doing things, I've got one piece of cardstock here that I'm going to quick score and then cut. This is our card base. Hey, Randy. So happy you could join us, sweetie. So we're going to put this together here. There's our card bases, you guys. And apparently, darn it, hang on, I got to grab one more thing. I wish I could remember where I put my earpiece. Anyways. Okay, we've got card bases, we've got ink, but let's talk about this heat embossing thing, okay? Because I have 2 card bases, I'm going to do 2 cards like this. So that way then, with the repetitiveness, then you'll be able to get a handle on what we're doing here. This is a scrap piece of smoky slate. That's what that one is. And I'm pulling this dove right here. And I have Versamark ink. I also have the white embossing powder. And you guys, this is like a super old retired tray that I have. And I still use it because I'm one that I make a mess. Totally make a complete and entire mess. So it's best if I try to contain my mess. So we're going to ink up using this Versamark ink. We're going to ink up our stamp, and you can tell that you have the Versamark on there because it gets shiny. So make sure that that's inked up pretty well, and we're going to put our piece of in here. Actually, I think we'll put it over here. Right there. And we're going to make sure to stamp that pretty well. So make sure you get good image. Perfect. And this is what's nice about the Versamark ink, you guys, is you see how you can see that image there already? That's what the Versamark does. Versamark pulls the ink from the cardstock. And I love Versamark for beginners because then they have like every ink that they would need. So I dumped the powder. You want to make sure that you get good coverage on your stamp, and that looks pretty darn good. And hey, Jen. And we're going to be putting this powder. What I love about this, there's a little stopper, and we're putting the powder back in this and covering it because, you guys, I have had hot pink powder everywhere. And I'm not kidding. It was everywhere. I don't know why I didn't take the plastic sleeve off of this bone folder. There we go. Garbage. Now, here's the fun part. You guys, this can sit while we do, once you've got the powder on, you are good. The powder likes to sit and it'll soak in and it'll be fabulous. So let's do our, hey Kendra. That tray is retired, Kendra. Sorry about that, honey. So we're going to do our Peace on Earth this time. We're going to stamp that down here in the corner. And we're going to do this one too. I love the tray, and I'm sorry. This tray, you guys, I've had this tray forever. So, and I'm sorry. Here's the thing, okay? You guys can use here's grid paper. Grid paper's in the catalog. Put the lid on our Versamark. Use the grid paper too. I like the tray only because I have a tendency to make less of a mess. Because as you can see, I get a little heavy with my powder. And apparently we need to get a little bit more on that P. There we go. There we go. There's our Peace on Earth with the powder on it. And if you're not completely happy with the coverage, you guys, no worries. Pick up the powder again and go over it again. There we go. And we got a little bit more coverage on that one. And then, if you're using the grid paper, you have to be a little bit more careful to make sure that it gets in the container. Now, I know some demonstrators that just keep their embossing powder in one of those those toss away containers. I don't use mine enough. Oh yeah, you can find them everywhere. Anyways, see, and I get powder everywhere. Okay, here's where the fun stuff starts, you guys. Here is where the fun stuff starts. So this was our first thing that we put the powder on. This is our heat tool, all right? And we're gonna put this on high. And it takes a second to heat it up. But you're gonna watch, it's noisy, you guys. What you're watching for is you're gonna go from dull to shiny. So, there we go. Can you see the change? Now, I love embossing powder too, Randy. I don't know if you guys could see that change or not, but when you're doing it in person, I promise you, you will see it go from dull powder to this shiny surface, okay? Now, it doesn't take long for it to dry. So like once it's cool, you don't have to worry about messing it up. And this is something, you guys, did you know that you could actually color this with your Stampin' Blends? Oh, yes, you can. Ooh, too long. And I just want to do a simple knot on here. Just a simple knot. Just like that. And short tails on this one. And we'll raise that up just a smidgen. We'll bring in our card base. Oh, White Sox. Apparently he has not gotten enough attention today, you guys. Okay. So, there's our base, our layer. And here's what the dove looks like cut out. And I'm just going to put a simple one big dimensional on that. Oh, no problem, Kendra. We're going to do just the dove just right there. So there is what that looks like all put together. Now, for the inside, I really like this sentiment. This "May your season be filled with all the wonder and blessings of Christmas." I love that sentiment. Love, love, love. I need to grab another block, you guys. Hang on. All right, here's our, oh, I'm sure Shadow does hear him because he's loud and noisy. Okay. Now I pulled out my basic gray ink for my sentiment for the inside. You could do the craft ink if you wanted. You could heat emboss the inside if you wanted. I am just choosing our regular ink, just like that. And that's our card, you guys. How pretty is that, you guys? I am loving these. This is beautiful. And this is one of the things that I love about this stamp set, you guys. Easy, beautiful. You get a lot of pretty on these. And I love the sentiment. Love it. So does anybody have any questions? Thank you for the heart. Does anybody have any questions about heat embossing? Really, all you need is a stamp, embossing powder, heat tool, and hey Deborah, heat tool, and the Versamark ink. So Versamark, embossing powder, heat tool, and any stamp, you guys. Hey Sue, thank you. Any stamp. You can use Versamark on the red rubber, and you can use Versamark on the photopolymer. It doesn't matter. That's what makes the heat embossing so awesome, you guys. But if you don't have any questions, you guys need to get to go shopping. Don't forget about that year-end year-end closeout with all that Christmas stuff. Do you still need stuff for your Christmas cards? Love it. All right. Well, guys, then if nobody has any questions, I'm going to finish this card, and I have some work to do. I have an order to finish. Sue, I don't know about you, but that clearance stuff this morning, man, went like a wildfire. Holy cow. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining me this afternoon, you guys, and I hope that you have a great day. Randy, depending on where you live, remind me what state you live in, Randy. Why do I want to say you were in Illinois? Lead time these days is, I haven't looked at this afternoon to see how long it's taken to get out the door, but delivery stuff has been about a week. Hey, Darlene. Arkansas. Actually, you know what, Randy? You probably would be, I would say, a week or less. So you still do have time. If you need any help, honey, message me later and I can help you out. But I appreciate it, you guys, for joining me today. I know that this was a weird time for us. And I will see you on Saturday morning, a regular time at 10:30. And Randy, like I said, Randy, if you have any questions, let me know, honey. Okay? Super. All right. Have a great day getting crafty, everybody, and I'll see you on Saturday. Bye.